Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our channel, Universal Businesses Limited Soulism and Spiritualism channel. This channel is about my religion, our religion, Soulism and Spiritualism religion. I am the founder. I created this religion, and I am the god of this religion, sub-level god of this religion. So, basically, we're gonna build on the foundations that we built on, that we proclaimed in our last videos, sermons. Last time we mentioned about the connection between the heavens, the universes, and the planets, and planet Earth. We're going to now discuss basically that the mode of functioning of the human species on Earth, in relation to the contrast and the barrier it creates to your elevation of soul to the heavenly realms. So basically, this is what we're going to discuss. If you are not aware, human nature has its flaws. Obviously, man thinks that his world is the real world when it's not. It's the imaginary world. His world becomes reality when he dies. And that is the real world, and man's world is an artificial, technocratic, technologically imagined world, and all of his laws are also imagination. All of his rules are imagination, and all of his abilities on earth is also imagination. And also his knowledge is imagination, because there is absolutely no such thing as making a connotation to a scientific any form. There is no connotation to any form of existence, be it in science, philosophy, psychology, history, English. Man has created all of these subjects to explain God's laws and of nature. And unfortunately, man is an imbecile, and will always be an imbecile, because his connotation of the world that he has created is just a figment of his imagination, because the real world was created by God and the heavens, and man's world is his explanation. He tries to explain everything in a scientific manner, or whatever, whether it's philosophy or psychology or medicine. He has an explanation in his own developed mind, and that is not the world of God. World of God is infinite, and there is infinite knowledge, and man is trying his best to grasp on to making sense of God's world, and God's world, heaven's world, and man is having difficulties. So therefore, let's talk about human beings. Human beings are unfortunately hell-bent in destructive mode. Their whole purpose is to take you down and take you out. Their purpose is nasty. Their purpose is evil and nasty, and man is an evil, nasty species. His whole purpose is to take you down and take you out, and to set you on the wrong path. which and often the wrong path is a path that man has created, and he thinks that is the path that you should take. For instance, man may suggest that you take a career path, but obviously careers are a figment of imagination. Man's creation of jobs, employment, jobs is a figment of imagination. Man's creation of corporations, man's creations of companies and corporations is his own imagination. So what basically he's doing on earth is this: he's trying to educate you so that you get your qualifications in school, you get your qualifications in university, and then you progress to a career, and then work for the next 60, 70 years in a hellish environment. And that is his projection of success. Basically, you will go into the corporate world full of nasty politics. That is your qualifications in university will take you into the corporate world full of politics. And there, even though you have a nice income and salary coming in to pay your bills and your mortgages and so forth, unfortunately, man will put a halt to progress when you work for him. He is a greedy, selfish, self-centered, narcissistic creation on earth, and that is why he's an evil, nasty imbecile. And his whole explanation of the world is his own world, and his creation of the world, and his creations of employment and jobs and so forth. So basically, he will set you on the wrong road, wrong path. He will say that man's world is God's world. Man is God. He will proclaim himself as God on earth. He will start to create nuclear weapons and then mass destruct the planet through warfare, through destruction and warfare, and his forgery of religions. He proclaims himself to be religiously devout, when really man is an interior sinner. A lot of these religious people are actually fakes, falsified religious people, because there is no proof that Christianity is true, because it was written. It is a book written by man, and once again, it's a man-made religion. And there is no evidence that God created Christianity, because God obviously did not create Christianity. God created the universes and the planets, and God created God created the universes, the spaces, planets, and all the other extraterrestrial substances, including chemicals and so forth. And what we find on Earth are the chemicals that are not really the universal chemicals. There are other chemicals in the universe that man cannot find on Earth. His inventions are ridiculous. His technologies are ridiculous, and he makes a complete fool out of himself. His temporary world of happiness is his planet Earth. His greedy selfishness is his cash, and his monetary systems, and his banking systems and financial centers. And his falsified religions are followed by massive numbers of people, including Christians, Muslims, and Hindus, and so forth. Um, so all these falsified religions, I mean, you can't. God is not going to say he's a Christian, because God is not a Christian. God will just say, I am God. There's no such thing as religion. And this is what we're about. We are soulism and spiritualism religion, but we believe in infinitism, which means there is no definition of our religion. There is no definition. The only definition is God and some level gods, and then there is the standard souls, and I am a sub-level God, for I have the immense knowledge about the existence of God and heaven, because I am from heaven originally. And I have come here to start this religion, which is a unique religion, a different, original, and unique religion. We're going to spread this religion throughout the universes, not just on Earth, because this is a universal religion. It's a God's religion, and God's religion does not just stay on Earth. It must be messaged across the universes. And we are unlimitedness, and we are infinitism and unlimitedness, and the existence of the soul, and the soul exists for eternity. So there is no such thing as poverty. There is no such thing as sadness. There is no such thing as human suffering. There is no such thing as all of these elements of society. There is only one thing. There is only one thing, and that is peace, tranquility, and the world of God. And that is the heavens, the universes, the spaces, and the planets, and all the other extraterrestrial elements and substances, which includes the meteorites, the moons, and so forth, and the suns, and everything. So, I hope you've enjoyed our sermon today about our religion, soulism and spiritualism religion, and we shall go into further depth about our religion and the what God wants from us as devotees. And remember, we have plans to start a commune, a small community, and I'm beginning to think that the United Kingdom is not a religiously friendly nation. We'll go to a nice religiously friendly nation, or a nice religiously friendly state, where we can set up a commune and live in eternal peace, away from this man-made idiosyncrasy world of his. So we will be away from this complicated planet, and we will have our own private space and living quarters in our commune. And we shall make it out of natural elements, and everything is about naturalism. Remember, nature is all about our religion, everything created by God. So thank you for visiting our channel. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast, our sermon today. We shall speak about the next sermon in the next broadcast, the next video, and I will be grateful if you make a small donation for our religion, which you can find in the description in our channel, or leave a comment in the comment section, and I wish you all the best of luck, and have a good evening until the next sermon. Thank you, and remember, stay spiritually pure, stay spiritually focused, and stay spiritually infinite, infinitism, unlimitedness. Thank you.